Hello and welcome back with me, Admiral, joining me on Star Trek Fleet Command today. So, since the last video I uploaded about the essentially what you can buy in the event in the office store and stuff like that, since it was so popular last time, I thought I'd do a more updated version. I'll try and do these once a month, obviously depending on what changes in them and stuff like that, and tell you what I think and my little bit of research on the various discords and stuff like that, and what other people think whether you should get them or not. So starting off with, you got the May Elite Daily Reward. I picked that up this month. It's pretty good overall. You do get quite a big chunk of stuff, obviously to start with, and then obviously you can claim the tokens back every single day, which again, depending on what level you are, these will all vary. I'm looking at Ops 29 stuff, so bear that in mind as we go through all of these different sale items. This pack itself is actually a pretty decent pack. You get quite a lot of stuff. You get half decent amount of, you get a hell of a lot of par steel itself. Not too much trit. You do get a couple of million, but it's not hugely beneficial. A load of speed ups, load of shields, and you get relocation tokens. It's pretty standard monthly pack, but overall it's not too bad. It's not a bad pack to pick up. I can't show you the daily one because I've already used it today, but we could probably have a quick look. So the way to claim your daily one is to go to items, click the store button, and then this is how you claim your daily one. This daily one is, I think, exactly the same as the April's one. So looking at the April one, this is pretty much what you get a day. So you get 480, 1.2 mil, 240. It's just a little booster to your daily income as it is. It's not too bad. You get a few speed ups there as well, which is quite nice. So going back to the store itself. So then you've gone on to the more event-related stuff at the moment. So the event-related stuff, obviously everyone knows it's the BORG Armadas at the moment, and then going on to the BORG Mega Cube. So you've got these few packs to basically get around that. So you've got the first one, which is the Great Alliance pack, and it is actually a really good pack for your alliance. Bear that in mind. But listen to what I'm saying. It's for your alliance. Okay, so the reason it's mainly for your alliance and not that good as a personal sort of one is because you get 3,600, which we know we're going to get. Well, these are what they're used for, which I can't use them myself because I changed alliance and it doesn't basically go towards it. So basically that 3,600, which is these, one of them goes towards this. And obviously, depending on where your alliance is at the moment, obviously my alliance is higher than this. I just can't contribute, so therefore I can't physically see it. So they are higher than this, so you can get a decent rewards off this because obviously you can get all the different levels, which will get you what we'll come on to in a minute. But they get you the World War funds. So overall, it's a good alliance pack because of that in itself, and then you can get to tribute. Everyone gets some salvage as well, so it's pretty good in that sense. I personally wouldn't go for that one of the two here. So the second one being the BORG Tech Salvage, I'd be more personally inclined to go for being a little bit more selfish and going for this pack. The reason I'd go for this pack over the other one is because you get a little less latinum, sorry. Which is, it's only 5k less, so it's not that much really, but this is why you'd probably go for this one. You get 17 mil up front, 10 mil in tokens. Again, this is for level 29. You get 300k, 200k ones, and you get 200 of all of the uncommons, which is nice, 10 of the rares, which is nice. But then coming on to what is more beneficial for your, I personally think this is actually more beneficial for your alliance than the other one, because then you get the BORG Tech Salvage. You get 4,000 of them, as well as getting the rare and the 2 epic directives to run the armadas. But the 4,000, that means you can go in and, that 4,000 goes towards buying the directives to be able to run the armadas. So, for example, you have 4,000, You could buy 5. You could buy numerous chests just to run the uncommons, the rares, or the epics. Personally, I'd probably focus on the uncommons because you can get through them so fast. And going for the rares and the epics, probably I personally don't think it's worthwhile. The uncommons, yeah, 100%, because anyone can pretty much get involved in them ones, and everyone, you can just keep smashing them and smashing them. So I personally would go for that one. That's a pretty good pack. For this event, that is a pretty good pack. I would pick that up if you are inclined to spend £95 or whatever it is in your currency. Alternatively, you could go for this one. This will get you the BORG War funds, and then 300 crystal, which is really nice, and then 200 of the other stuff. And again, you get quite a lot of trit and stuff as well. So you get 60 million in trit, 600k. Obviously, I'm not including this because I don't want to work it out. And then you get 60 million up front as well, and 500k up front as well. So you get 120 mil trit plus the 100k tokens, which is probably about 10 mil, I think, off the top of my head. So yeah, you get like 150 mil, 130 mil trit. So pretty good. Bunch of speed ups again, alliance credits, and then again you get the relocation tokens, which I know people fight for. I personally have loads because I don't really PvP that much. So that's where you can get there, and you get a bunch of rares, which is really nice as well. This is actually a really good pack, to be fair. I give hats off to Scopely. This is actually a really good pack. I would recommend 100% to pick that pack up if you are inclined to spend money on the game. The reason for that is, again, you go to the event store and obviously scroll across, and it allows you to obviously buy the different shards that you need for the officers. I personally would focus purely on the officers. For example, I've been trying to focus on 10 of 10. I've still got a fair ways to go. I've still got 35 to go. So I'm probably not going to get him, but we'll see how it goes. Alternatively, another good one to go for, I think, is probably recommended. Apparently, the independent credits one is highly sought after, so apparently that's a really good deal with what people are telling me on the Discord. Another one that's a really good deal is this one, the Ultra Recruit token. So if you click on that, you get 2 pulls, so you get 8 chests, which is 2 pulls for 23.2k, which is, to be honest, is actually pretty good for 2 pulls, because obviously that 2 pulls going into the store at the moment. If you go to the officer store, obviously we have this event for the next 21 days, the BORG Recruit Special 2 times. So if you do that, do 2 pulls, you're potentially getting all these BORG shards anyway, as well as the chance of obviously getting the others. So it's actually a pretty good deal. I would thoroughly recommend getting that pack. Again, only if you're inclined to spend £95 on a game. If you don't want to spend that much, then obviously don't get the pack. I wouldn't waste your time with the charged nanoprobes, personally. I'd just grind them out. You only get 32k. You're going to need a hell of a lot more than that. If you don't have a Vidar, buy it in the store using the War Fund credits that you could get from this pack. So don't waste your time with this one. That's my personal choice. That's where I would say. Again, the VOR, you can buy that in the store at the moment as well. So really great. Unless you're looking to upgrade it, I know you could spend a little bit. Spend this £19 upgrading it if you wanted to. Alternatively, you can just buy the stuff in the store as well. So these packs are good if you want just a quick injection. Like that pack itself, I wouldn't go for the top two. I'd definitely maybe go for the £19 pack, because that's not too bad. That'll get you the VOR probably up to at least tier 3/tier 4 just off the bat. Or or you could go into obviously the event store and you could purchase them with the war funds that you get there as well. But like I say, personally, I would focus your war funds on on any of the officers, or getting the ultra packs to be able to then go for the officer pulls in the obviously the officer tab. And then you're obviously coming onto the armadas again. These are all really good. I personally wouldn't get the top ones. I wouldn't get any of the epics personally. I would focus on the rares, and I wouldn't get the most expensive. I'd just get the smaller of the two, even though technically the more expensive one is a better deal. The reason it's a better deal is because if you look at this one's 500, 8k, get 110, 110, blah blah blah. And then if you go to the full one, so you get 12. So on the other one you could only run 500. So that's only 2 armadas, because obviously 200 per each rare. Whereas this one, even if you bought 2 of the others, which is the same price as this pack, that would only get you 5 armadas. So this pack is a much better pack in that sense, because you can run 6. Not only that, you're getting 2.5 times the amount of crystals, stuff like that. You're getting quite a lot of obviously relocations and speed ups, and then you're getting just over the lat as well, and obviously you got the uncommon directives as well. But that's a lot of money to spend on armadas, but at the same time you do get quite a lot from armadas itself. So take that one as you will. Then you come on to the normal packs, you come on to the galaxy stuff. I think it's the only reason I think that's there is because I think I'm behind so far on the galaxy stuff. That's why it's there. I can do the crystal research. I don't personally think it's worth it. Still, as I said in the last video, research cost 100%. Pick it up if you want to. That's a really good one to get. I personally would get it, but I don't have the money to spare on like this game for that type of stuff. So that one's a really good one to get. Again, research speed is also another good one, but I would go for repair cost over repair speed, just because everything costs a lot of money, a lot of trait and stuff later on in the game. And then you got obviously the officer stuff as well. This is another good one to get, to be fair. All the officer ones are actually pretty decent to get, because obviously if you get them now, you get 8,500, which is, as far as I'm aware, that's free. That's 2 pulls, sorry. So if you go to the officer tab, go to this one, so that's 2 pulls, so that's 10 chests altogether. So you could pull 10 chests worth of this at the moment. So that's another option you could go down to pull the BORG officers that you need. And obviously not only that, depending on what you're aligned to, obviously you're going to either need the gas, you get the badges from it as well. So this is another, again, and you get that, which you can pull obviously rare epic officers from as well. So this is another good pack you can go for. I would recommend one of these packs. They're all the same depending on obviously what faction you've aligned to, or all 3. But yeah, another good one to get. Now, again, only if you're inclined to spend that money. And then everything after that, really, to be honest, I wouldn't waste time with. It's not really worth it. Obviously, people's stores will vary to mine. Mine is looking at what I currently have, which is an op level 29, and with the current ships and stuff like that I have as well. So it all sort of goes off that. But yeah, so please let me know what you think is the best options at the moment. I've let you know my best options. Look forward to seeing the next video, which will probably be in a couple of days, due to I want to see how the BORG armadas develop properly. But yeah, other than that, hope you have a good day. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and hit the bell notification to let you know when I post a video on the YouTube channel. I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now.